GSL.
Group F, F for Flash. It's time. It's the moment you've all been waiting for this entire week. Will Flash be in Code B or Code S after this group? We're all waiting to find out. He's starting things off against Simple, former TSL, former Azubu, former Badass, the all-killer of IM when IM was the best team in GSTL.
Former Badass. I think he's still Badass.
Yeah, probably still. We're going to find out tonight.
We're going to find out if he is still a Badass. That's what we're going to find out here.
A test for the ages for Flash right now. Can he beat one of GSL Code S's oldest and strongest Zergs in his very first game? He's playing on Merry-Go-Round, a pretty fair and balanced map for this very starting TVZ.
Yeah, really like this map.
Flash looks stressed, he looks tired. People say he's got a curse in individual leagues. He cannot do well despite his results in Pro League. He's here to prove himself today. Those are the Korean commentators, but let's jump into the game.
Down here in the south, 6 o'clock position, the blue Zerg is
Symbol.
Has some fans in the audience.
To the top right of the map, the god of StarCraft.
KT roster Flash.
Flash having a bit more fans, I'd say. Just a bit.
Yeah, he's definitely quite famous. He may actually be the most well-known esports person of all time across franchises.
It's the Flash fangirls. They're here. They've made it all the way down to Samsung to watch this game.
Yeah, they actually probably live somewhere around the team house. They decided to move there just simply because they thought they might see him sometimes. At like the 7-Eleven, they might be able to like touch his shoulder and be like, "Hi, I'm your fan." When he looks at them, they turn to sand. The convenience store guy has to like sweep it up.
Gotta get the broom and.
So, oh, these girls again. Oh. I'm sorry, could you please go to the store down the street? I can't keep having this happen.
God Young-ho.
Oh, he came from Germany.
He's from Germany to watch God Flash, it says, basically.
That's where the nickname God, him being called God, comes from, actually. It's not just like some weird like TL live report fanboys, you know, wet dream. It's actually just like, that's what the Koreans called him, God Young-ho.
Yeah. His real name is Lee Young-ho, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware of.
Young-ho being his name that you would call him if you were your friend, if you were close with him. Removing his last name, so changing his last name from Lee to God, essentially, is the idea here.
Yeah. It's like calling you Wolf God.
Yeah. Now, Dream Bunker right in the face. Gonna minimize some surface area that way. I don't know how well this is gonna work. I mean, he's gonna pull 3 drones here. It's forcing drones to be pulled at the very least, and the Reaper is pretty close by. This is Flash, man. He loves to do stuff like this. And the drones are like, I'm not messing around here. I know the Reaper's about to show up. Go back into the main base. He is going to make 2 Reapers. Knowing Flash, I think he's going to make 3, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty key to Flash's style. I wouldn't be surprised either. Zerglings pop out, and they try to get us around. They almost do. There's the 3rd Reaper on the way.
Yep.
And a CC.
He's just going to shoot at anything that comes close to that Reaper, and as soon as the Queen pops out, he's going to head towards that bunker. He's going to prevent drones from transferring, and any drones that come out at that hatchery to the south are going to have some trouble. Second Reaper is going to arrive in just a second, and now a factory is queued. And he's actually going to start fighting this Queen. Keep in mind, the Reapers will regenerate while within the bunker. As long as they're not taking damage, it's considered out of combat.
Yeah. This is the Dream, man. The Dream Bunker.
Yep.
It's doing a lot of damage, actually, so far. Really nice targeting so far. That one Queen is really low, but as all of these other Zerglings do pop out, it's going to get as much damage as possible and then try to get away.
Third Reaper is going to arrive in just a second, and that Queen's still pretty low.
Very nice control out of Flash so far.
Now he's got a CC back at home, don't forget, as well as a factory and a third CC. So despite the fact that Flash is super greedy in those cases, this time he's doing so much damage that he's not really worried about his defense as much as his offense. Getting so many kills here, not only just on drones, but also on these Zerglings.
Yeah. Really, really nice job baiting those queens out really far, even off creep before, and then just jumping right into the main. He's done so much damage already. Just keep on kiting.
We'll have to double jump. Oh, and he gets almost. Nice target there by Symbol. That was a close call, but still, with all the damage he's done, losing only 1 Reaper, and he has 3 CC, Flash has got to be feeling like got Young Ho right now, man. So
Hellions are going to pop out here, and they're going to push those pesky Zerglings away.
Yeah, he's got to be careful with that, though. He only has 2, and he's going to lose an SCV. Reaper's coming back to help out a little bit, and this works really well for Flash. Pulls the weakened Hellion to the left side. We'll get maybe 1 more SCV.
Nope.
Nice control. And Symbol now spent all those resources on all those links that didn't really accomplish anything. Slowed down a depot, killed like 2 SCVs. He's making a lot more out of concern of pushing his creep towards that third base.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of 2-base Zerg play recently versus Terran in these past few days, but Symbol's not really the type to go for that.
So pushing across the map for some more aggression is Flash. Hellions and Reapers in that mix.
Yeah, moving across here. Gonna scan. Not gonna be able to poke those depots down, but or rather those tumors down. But I think he was considering just doing a YOLO run by. This has been come to known, or has been known to be called now. And Symbol actually gets stuck on 2 bases here a little bit. Does the opposite of what I expected. Goes for Lair and a Roach Warren. Roach Warren is quite safe to take the third base. Not necessarily going to be an all-in here.
And back at Flash's base, he's got that 3rd CC up. He's making those mules, he's making those SCVs, and he has 2 engineering bays for upgrades. He's going to be so good on the macro side of things.
Yeah, indeed.
Whereas Symbol, again, just stuck here on 2 bases. Flash doesn't even try to do anything. He's being pretty safe from here on out. I have to say, I'm really liking this play so far.
Yeah. Looking pretty content with himself right now.
He's just containing.
Ooh, Nidus Network and Roach Speed coming down here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
If this doesn't get scouted, could do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think he's just going to put it right where Observer's showing, up forward here at the front. How many Roaches can he produce off of 44 drones with only 2 hatches? That's the question. Need to start a bunch of Overlords to get that going. 3 on the way right now. He's going to have some extra space for this. Now, Flash has not a whole lot of answer for Roaches if they just walk towards his front door. I think he has 1 bunker. He doesn't have any Marauders, 6 Hellions, 2 Reapers. Not the best setup here.
Flash has got to know that Symbol is going for something here off of 2 bases. I mean, he's seen that there is no 3rd base, and he's pretty much in the dark so far. I mean, he scanned, but he wasn't able to see anything.
Might just want to scan again, honestly. He's got 3 CCs.
That, or like try to get the Reapers in the main or something?
Oh, wow. He's actually going to get it in the main base with that Changeling. He thinks he's fine. Second Knight is queued automatically just in case. And, oh no. He doesn't even know where it's coming from. He's like pulling back, but he doesn't even know it's in the main. Now he knows. And this could actually kill him. Flash, the master of greed. Can he hold here? Marines do have stim. They have a lot of SCVs to help out as well. They want to target down these Niduses first. Really a tough choice to make. A lot of transfuse going down to help these queens out. With a few medevacs here making it pretty easy, and Flash will go for the Niduses first to make sure these Roaches can't escape, and also no reinforcements can join the battle.
And he's going to clean this up easy peasy. He did lose a lot of SCVs, but that's it. GG.
Stuck on 2 bases versus 3 CC Flash. Symbol is smart enough to know it's not even worth it to try.
You know, Flash, he had such a good economy for so long. He was able to power up enough units, and he was being safe. He had his units back in his base, and he was safe for whatever was coming his way. I think he knew that that was a possibility, but he wasn't sure. He thought, like, maybe 2-base Lair Mutas, maybe a Nidus, but let me just stay at home, macro up. And once the attack came, he just had too much stuff. He was just given too much time. He did a lot of damage early on as well. He forced so many links, killed a lot of drones as well. So Flash goes up 1-0.
Taking a big drink here.
Oh my god. That's like a god sip. Only god can take a sip that big.
Exactly. He likes to hold it in his cheeks.
Yeah. Chipmunk
Would you
style.
say he's cheeky?
No, I wouldn't.
No, neither would I. That'd be weird. Overgrowth is the map here. Game number 2. Symbol in such a stressful position here. He had to wait 3 months again for this moment for the next season of GSL. You know, now he's got his last chance. If he fails, this time he has to go through the qualifiers. And there's nothing in between. There's no teams. There's no salary. There's nothing. He's got no pro league. He's got nobody to pay for him to travel overseas. It's a very, very rocky road. Flash, on the other hand, if he loses on this group, the curse continues. And he will never be considered as dominant as he was in StarCraft 1. For these two players, a lot is on the line. Going into game number 2, Symbol's Mac pick, Overgrowth. This is the GSL Code A.